So these issues are real. This is the issue exactly what we do day-to-day basis in any job, in any software development team or any embedded team or anything we build. Okay. So of course, at this moment, two things happen. It is already in production. Second is, of course, is coming to the point when I come to the validation people and the quality people, what happened? Why did you guys break it? So in this case, you have to calm down. You do not do the point finger or anything else. Just simply just sorry. Okay, that's it. In my test, I should have been like do the more testing, but it's okay. The third is like it will be like it is called, every company call it different. When the operation raise this kind of question, the user is getting impacted a lot. Means user means end users, so that the technology team get huddle together, means get together in a room. At this moment, everyone, means front end, back end, DevOps, database, architect, everybody get together. Okay. In this case, architect is not the goal. It's actually the front end, back end, DevOps, database, and the quality assurance. And they find out what are the issues. If the issues is easy to solve, again, decision, how the decision comes, as he mentioned. If the decision is easy to solve, that's good. But who Ibrahim answered the question, I think. The first of all, you have to back the code. You have to back the code and you have to push the previous code. So now the bleeding is stopped. Bleeding is stopped. Even though here, because we know, since we have a very dynamic environment, we know. But in large environment, they have a process. Even the problem is identified, still, you cannot just fix it and push it. You cannot. Okay? You have to back down the code. You have to push the previous code. Now you do the analysis. It's called the root cause analysis. This is called the root cause analysis. Okay, what happened? So in the root cause analysis is what has been caused, what we can do better, what system is impacted, how the impact is, how soon we can fix it, how soon we can deploy it. Root cause analysis, that's the process. Every company has their own template, this and that. But once a fix is done, do the retest, then again you do the deployment again. And that's exactly the process is. So everybody's answer was correct. There is no wrong answer. It was just the question is how, like it's not the one answer. It's like it's a series of answers need to be done there in order to answer. So she said redeployment process, kind of a little bit to get it started. But what did the redeployment happen? Recent deployment has broken, will be fixed tonight. Where is Ibrahim? Ibrahim said, at first we need to stop the bleeding to roll back to the previous version. That's exactly the case will be in most of the environment, because release team is completely different. Release team is completely different than the development team. And if something goes wrong, they will not allow you the way you want. Even the UI is broken, they will still tell you, we are not going to allow you to do this. You have to back the code, push the previous code, and then you guys do your testing, you guys do your analysis, you guys do your development, you guys get together, do all of this. Once you guys ready, come back to the release team again. We'll be reviewing your changes, and then we will allow you to push to the production again. That's the exact process.